LB, you had to be impressed with the Tar Heels, though.
I was stunned.
Yes.
Would be an understatement.
Okay.
Especially the way it played out. Because the way it played out, you're sort of watching and you're like, okay, yeah, this is more or less how I thought this game would go. It's 20-9. South Carolina will probably score a touchdown here, put it out of reach. Carolina might score one late, whatever, blah, blah, blah. They've acquitted themselves pretty well, yada, yada, yada. Oh, and then things really turned, didn't they?
What was that? What was what turned?
For me, I think the biggest moment, honestly, where I was like, Carolina's going to win now, was when they didn't win. Will Muschamp punted on the 4th and 1. Because I'm sitting there like,
I can't believe he did that.
Dude.
Yep.
This is, to me, you're telling your team, like, it's the opposite of the Cutcliffe thing, right?
Yeah.
You're telling your team you're scared. You're scared of a 2-win team from last year. You're so scared of them that on 4th and 1 at midfield, when you could basically put the nail in the coffin here, you're like, no, I'm just going to punt.
We're the SEC.
I'm going to trust my defense. Had you seen your defense the rest of the day?
Yeah.
So with the
Trust them to do what? What, you got Alabama's defense and I missed it? Stop. Oh.
So does this
So
sound?
the football gods repaid him.
This is also maybe an obvious question, but how much do you think that would have changed? I guess the reaction from this first game, because right now everybody's all right. Mac Brown's back, and
right.
we back on track, and things are going uphill from here. I mean, things are going to get better, right?
Yeah.
They make that 4th and 1, game's over,
and they
lose the first. They lose the opener.
Yeah,
now
I mean,
what?
I think like if we saw Sam Howell show out like he did, even in a close loss, I think
Slinging Sammy Howell.
Whew, that dude. Hey, Sam, get down. Thanks.
Don't worry.
Thanks.
He will.
Get down.
He will before it's all over. I can tell you that.
Yeah, one way or the other, right? My goodness.
Before
That
it's all
first hit
over.
he took in that game, I'm like, yo.
He just didn't know. That was just being young.
Yep.
Young
You
and
think
dumb.
he's still in
right there.
high school?
I
I'm
saw
like,
it. Well, he said yesterday it looked like that he didn't slide in high school. He never slid in high school. And I'm like, you better learn.
quick.
You're going to need to learn today, dude, because that first hit he took, I was like, uh-oh.